Here's my truth. My name is Chris, and I was addicted to having affairs. In my first marriage, I spent years having relationships outside of my marriage, whether it was physical or emotional, and I was in a very dark place.
Unfortunately, affairs are being normalized in our world or today in some societies. I wouldn't say across all societies, but in some. In the Western society, we can see that. One such company, Ashley Madison, or the Ashley Madison Agency, is a Canadian French online dating service and social networking service with its infamous tagline, "Life is short, have an affair." Can you imagine? I want to say, if this is your first time here, thank you for being here. I'm Kingsley Grant, a licensed marriage and family therapist and a certified relationship coach, and the creator of the Joyful Marriage Quest, a 6-week biblical and evidence-based coaching journey for wives of high-achieving and entrepreneurial health. Maybe as you're listening and watching, you are being tempted. Maybe you feel pulled. Maybe you are this close. Or maybe you have actually fallen for this lie yourself. The lie that says, if your husband isn't meeting your emotional needs, and sometimes your physical needs, it's okay to look elsewhere. That's what Ashley Madison would say in their invitation to have you. Life is short, why not have an affair? That's the premise of their promotion, their ad, the way they're trying to entice people to destroy their lives. So, dear wife, as you're watching this, especially if your husband is a high achiever who's busy building the business, making moves and grinding for your future, let me tell you, his distance, as you may have heard me, if you've been watching me for some time, you've heard me say this many times, more than once. His distance doesn't mean disinterest, right? Don't confuse the fact that because he may seem distant right now, that he's disinterested in the relationship or in you. Far be from him or from you to think that way. And why do I know that? I've spoken to so many. But here's the thing. I'm one like your husband. And I know when I'm at this, working away, head down, pushing everything within me to try to get things done, because why? I want my wife and my family to do much better. And I want them to enjoy the things that I, in my heart, desire to give them, as your husband does. And that's why we grind away late nights, early mornings, long hours. Many entrepreneurial husbands, maybe including yours, that's how we show love, through our sacrifice to go seeking validation from another man. You know, the grass may seem greener on the other side, but your job to your wife isn't to go hop in fences. It is to water the yard you vowed to nurture. Here's my final question for you that I'd love for you to put in the comment. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, may I ask you to go ahead and subscribe even right now, and click a thumbs up button if you so like what you've heard, but at least subscribe. But here's this question I want to pose, and love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think more women today are seeking emotional validation from other men because they don't feel seen at home, right? I want to encourage you to join the wait list for the Joyful Marriage Quest, the 6-week biblical and evidence-based coaching journey. I want to invite you to get on the list. And if you're interested, you can go to buildyourhappiermarriage.com/waitlist and click a thumbs up button if you so like what you've heard, but at least subscribe. But here's this question I want to pose, and love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think more women today are seeking emotional validation from other men because they don't feel seen at home? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that question. Let's talk about it in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you, and may the Lord bless you and keep you, and may your marriage experience God's power and peace and grace and joy even today. God bless you, and I'll see you on the next video. God bless.